All right, I'm not a criminal attorney, and I'm not here to give legal advice, but I am here to give y'all the real on this Diddy trial. Let's recap day one of this Diddy trial. So, first day of this Diddy trial, the federal government, as I stated in my last video, they have the opportunity to present their case first because they're the ones that are bringing the charges against said defendant. Here, it being Diddy. So we want to hear what y'all got to say. We want to hear, why are we here today? Why did you guys decide to bring these charges against Diddy? That is the $1 million question, right? So now we want to know and be all up in the business on what the federal government has been collecting over these months when we done seen all this media about Diddy house getting raided and them walking out of the house with baby oil and all this stuff. What y'all got that made y'all feel like y'all had a strong enough case to bring these charges against this man, right? But before the state gets to their evidence and witnesses, there's opening statements. And so let's kind of go into what the federal government said in their open statement and then what the defense said in its opening statement. Because that basically, during your opening statements, you're telling the jury, hey, this is what you guys are going to hear from my side. This is the evidence we have found. This is the evidence we're going to show. This is what the witnesses are going to say. And at the end of all of this, at the end of my case, when I get done with my story, because that's what it is. Like, each side is up there telling a story. And you are trying to tell the most compelling story so that a jury will agree with you. So that a jury will believe you. So that at the end of jury deliberations, that jury and that floor person gonna stand up and say, we find in favor of your side. Because you told such a compelling story that it has to be true. It has to be true. Your evidence backed up what you said. So your opening statement is your opportunity, is the side, their opportunity to tell the jury what they're getting ready to show them during the course of the trial. And then when the trial is over, each side will have opportunity to do a closing statement. And if you're good at your job, you're going to link your opening and your closing together. So it all makes one good old sandwich, right? You got the opening statement, that's the top of the bun. You got the closing statement, that's the bottom of the bun. And then everything in between the two buns is the case that you're going to put on in front of that jury. And when that jury take that bite, that verdict going to be in your favor. I'm telling you. So let's get into what these opening statements talked about. My name is Snipes-Booker, and that is the real on this Diddy trial.